Okay, now St. Kitts now has revoked 13 citizenships, blacklist 2 well-known marketing agents. This is because of selling the citizenship programs under the actual statutory limits. There was an article that came out in my newsletter, and I wanted to highlight a couple of things here. And I'll tell you something too. If you've got questions about the right amount that of course, these people are licensed people. They should be telling you the correct amount. But what I would do, irrespective of what the marketing agent or the service provider tells you, what you should be doing is going on the CIU website for St. Kitts and checking these amounts yourself just to make sure. I mean, this is extremely rare you get somebody rogue like this, but this is, these are allegations. I assume that they've been proven, but I'm just telling you what I'm actually reading here, just going over with you. But it's real important because if you end up paying the lower amounts than what the statutory limits are, you will lose all the money. And this is a big problem that you need to make sure that you've got that to overcome, because it can cost you a lot of money. Also, folks, if you can do us a big favor, we don't monetize our channel, and it would help us out on the algorithm of our channel if you give us a thumbs up if you like our videos. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right on your screen. You get new videos automatically as they come out. Now, if you're legally, if you want to get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 4 to 8 months, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. Now, what's happened is St. Kitts and Nevis now has stripped citizenship from 13 investors, and their dependents permanently blacklisted 2 marketing firms and canceled its agreement with MRS Media. Now, the government basically announced these enforcement actions yesterday as part of a crackdown on violations within the Citizenship by Investment program. Now, the actions follow a comprehensive investigation by the Ministry of National Security that received 158 applications from clients of 2 international marketing agents linked to suspicious practices. The government issued the St. Christopher and Nevis Citizenship Deprivation of Citizenship Order 2025 after determining these investors had failed to pay the statutory minimum investment required, despite claiming otherwise in their applications. Now, of the 158 individuals, the ministry contracted 32 paid their outstanding investment balances and avoided penalties. Now, 13 investors admitted to non-payment but took no corrective action, which led to the government to revoke their citizenship. Now, one investor requested a commission of inquiry hearing, while the remainder are currently negotiating settlements. The Citizenship by Investment Unit, also known as the CIU, has permanently blacklisted Latitude Consultancy and RIF Trust. According to the government statement, both firms marketed the program below the statutory minimum and provided false assurances of special discounts to clients, violate the program regulations. Now, both entities are now prohibited from all citizenship by investment related activities and cannot present themselves as agents or affiliates of the program. Now, there were mentioned here that IMI reached out to Latitude Consultancy and RIF Trust, who provided the following official statements. Latitude Consultancy statement stated that they say that we note the recent announcement issued by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis and its Citizenship by Investment Unit concerning Latitude Consultancy. We categorically deny the allegations made against our company. Contrary to what the statement implies, we are not given a fair opportunity to formally respond. The CIU had set a deadline of April the 11th for our reply, yet they proceeded to issue their public accusation days in advance. This signals a disregard for due process and raises serious concerns about the intent behind this announcement, especially given that our detailed response would have expanded the scope of the inquiry and exposed material inaccuracies and shortcomings in their investigation. Now, the decision to cut the process calls into question both the credibility of the investigation and the motives behind rushing its conclusion. They want to say that we're actively preparing a robust legal and strategic response, and we remain fully prepared to cooperate with any credible independent inquiry, audit, or legal proceeding that seeks to establish the truth. Our commitment to our clients, partners, and the integrity of the investment migration industry remains unshaken. We will defend our name and the trust placed in us with the same dedication and professionalism that has built our global reputation. We urge the public, media, and industry stakeholders to approach this matter with balance and fairness. We'll be providing further updates in due course. Eric Major, CEO and Chairman. Now, RFI trust statement stated that that the trust denies, RF Trust denies any wrongdoing, and they say that we will vigorously defend our corporate integrity within the deadline of April the 11th specified by the CIU. Memon Asuri, who's the group CEO, mentioned this. Again, like I mentioned to you before, I would not just put, you should, but I wouldn't put your faith in the CIU agent, because some of these CIU agents, although they're supposed to have a representative here locally, they're outside of St. Kitts. And so they're not really, some of these guys don't feel like, I guess, they've got any responsibility, and no one can really do much with them except for just cancel their license. And this is still going on. I'm not saying that they did anything wrong. I'm just stating what this was written in the newsletter. And, we'll find out further what happened. But again, if you see something that looks like it's a lower figure than what the CIU is stating, don't go in it, okay? Because if you do, you're going to end up losing your money, and they're going to revoke your citizenship. And and that once you get your citizenship revoked, you can't go with any of the other fast track programs because they will ask you if you've been turned down before. And so you definitely, this is not something you want to just sneeze at. You want to make sure that there's not a problem here. So you want to go in under the correct statutory limits when you do this. And also another thing, when you fill out these applications, we had a client several years back, 2015 or 14, and he was a lawyer from California, and he lied on the application. He was involved with some shady crap, and he was in a rush too. I couldn't pull up anything on the guy, but neither did the CIU because they ended up approving his application. There was just nothing out there on this guy. And then as soon as they approved his application, all crap hit the fan and found out this guy was involved with all kinds of shady crap, and he got citizenship revoked. He lost the money he put in it, so you don't get that back. So this is the key that you need to make note of is if you got any background problems, make sure you bring them out, civil or criminal. Bring them out on the application. Otherwise, you could lose a lot of money. If you want to know more on this, folks, how to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 4 to 8 months, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and ask for some help. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And again, it would help us out tremendously on our channel, on the algorithm, if you give us a thumbs up, if you like our videos. And also, if you want these videos to come out automatically to you folks, just hit that subscribe button on the right of your screen, and you'll get these videos automatically. And share these videos with your friends. It would help us out tremendously in growing our channel. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.